hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Entertainers time, come to y'all with another video. We talking Love Island. So you guys are going to get Sunday night's episode and Monday night's episode all in this one video. So grab your snacks, sit your back, because we talking both episodes all in one. Once again, RIP to the executive producer. Apparently the executive producer, one of them I'm guessing, ended up passing away in Fiji. So the irony in that is so crazy. It broke today on TMZ, so RIP does go out to him. I wonder if they're gonna have the Islanders do a tribute. I know they said Tuesday they're gonna do a tribute to him on Tuesday, but I wonder if they're gonna let the Islanders know and have the Islanders participate. I don't know. So the Islanders are still crying that Beatrice is gone, and we see Gabriel sit down. That's how Beatrice says his name, Gabriel. Okay, sits down with Jen, and she's kind of sad, but she's happy because now she's in a couple. She says she's sad, but y'all know she could care less. And he's like, what do you like to eat for breakfast? She's like, wow, straight to it. I had to rewind what she said because I thought she was saying that she eats in the morning. I said, oh my God. Because the way that he looked at her, I was like, wait a minute, what did she just say? I thought that she said that she eats straight sausage, if you get what I'm saying, early in the morning. Some couples like to do that. You feel me? Before they get a sausage link, they get a link in their mouth, in their shade. So I thought she was saying that, but she was saying straight to it. I thought she was saying she gets straight to it. I was about to say, oh. But no, she's saying that she eats eggs and everything because he's, of course, planning on making breakfast for her the next day. And then we end up seeing Kenzie and Caleb having a conversation. Now, I want to say this. I did not realize you guys dislike Kenzie so much. Kenzie has a hate train on this channel. I gagged at the comments. I'm like, wow, whoa. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all do not like that lady for nothing. Y'all was calling her everything but a country woman of God, literally. So she's sitting there with Caleb and she's like, it's crazy because it's like I have everything I ever wanted because I always wanted a country guy because it's like I could really relate to you about country things because, I could relate to you more than Corbin because, he's a but anyways, but I really like that, we could really relate. The only thing is it's like I never dated a guy who was younger than me. I'm sorry. And then he's like, well, it's only 2 years old. I'm not that young. Okay. She's like, but you're I turned 22 in November. Yeah, but you can't do math. I don't know. It's like Kenzie don't know what she want, low key. And she doesn't seem 100% satisfied with Caleb. Am I the only one getting that gist just from that conversation? Once again, these shows are very heavily edited, don't get me wrong. But she doesn't seem 100% satisfied. It seems like she's going with the motions. A little bit. Just a little bit. To me. That's the vibes I got. So Sincere and Saul end up having a conversation. And y'all, she's feeling a little happy because now she feels like she doesn't have to walk on eggshells. I don't care what he says. Sincere does not seem 100% happy, especially right after the recoupling happened. He kind of seemed apprehensive a little bit, but Saul, on the other hand, is just elated. So Mel, she doesn't like to be called Mel, y'all. Melanie ends up having a conversation with Corbin. It was kind of funny because they act like they just met each other. They're like, oh, my name's Mel, my name's Corbin. And he's like, oh, what are you? She's like, oh, I'm Dominican. He goes, oh, I'm Black, Asian, and Jamaican. One thing about Black people, we love to make ourselves foreign. If we're foreign, we're going to make sure that people know we're foreign. You know what I'm saying? We got a little Asian in you, I'm Asian. We got a little Indian in you, I'm Indian. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, Asian dog. Okay. Because I remember him saying that earlier. Maybe I didn't remember, but that conversation was just them really flirting because each of them feel like, oh, we've been kind of eyeing each other the whole season, but we didn't really feel the need to do it because of our couples and so on and so forth. So then it's time for the nightcap. Melanie, you need to get a grip. So her and Saul end up hugging, and then she's like, I just really imagine being with him like outside of the villa. So Saul ends up hugging her, and then she's like, I have one question. Did you guys kiss? So I was like, yes, bitch. Like, so Loki wanted to be like, I don't gotta tell you that, babes. That's my couple. But she was nice about it. Was like, yes. And she's like, okay. And then after, Saul kind of leaves the room to get ready and stuff. Melanie's looking out of the window, out of the door as if Sincere passed away or something. She's like, okay. And then, by the way, this show, the way Love Island is, I don't want to hear nobody say, oh, you fall in love quick. These people being around each other for like some weeks at a time, and they out here balling like they done freaking lost each other. Like it's death. So I don't want to hear nobody in real life talking about, oh, you fall in love quick and all that. Please watch Love Island and then come back and talk to me. Because no. So it's the next day, of course, and everybody's eating breakfast. Trinity's sitting with Bryce. And then we see Mel sitting with Anaya, and she's telling her how she needs to focus on Corbin. Sincere needs to focus on Saul. Meanwhile, Saul is having a conversation with KC. I don't care what nobody says. KC is very insincere with Saul. Because why now all of a sudden, now that she was bawling tears, boo-hoo-hoo, now you have this change of mind. I don't know. I'm just not buying it. I'm sorry. Like some of y'all get easily fooled, but I'm not. I don't buy it. I feel like if she did not cry boo-hoo-hoo, he would have never been talking to her like this. Because what was the hesitation? And you can't tell me, oh, it's because of Trinity and all that, because in around this same night, you call her grandma. Grandpapa, like straight up. So it couldn't have been that. You feel me? Like I think it was a little bit because he felt bad, and also I think Casey's a lot smarter than what we give him credit for. I think he knows that America likes a hero. America loves a hero, better yet. And I think he knows that. Now I do feel like they do have somewhat of chemistry, but more so on her end. On his end, it comes across to me a little bit insincere. Should I say that? Let me stop. Child, here come Corbin and Kenzie. So they're sitting by the pool, and Kenzie's like, I don't know how to deal with everything like that. That's just happened. Corbin's like, oh, like, man, like, we got to deal with the cards that we've been dealt with. You feel me? Like, we just got to, like, go with it and, like, do what we got to do. But, like, it's a little weird. I ain't going to lie. Like, I still want kisses. Can I get a kiss? No, you're not gonna get a kiss. Can I get a kiss on the on the cheek? No. Can I get a peck? No. Can I kiss you down there? Maybe. I was like, girl, like, please, who you fooling? Okay, let me tell y'all, Kenzie want her that banana BBC. Okay, the B stands for banana. Okay, she wants the banana. Straight up, okay? So they get out the pool or whatever. He's like, man, you look so good, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you look good. And then they standing by like the fridge or whatever, and she's like, oh my God, like you didn't even give me a kiss. He's like, you said no. She's like, yeah, but like on the cheek. He's like, okay, let's go to Soul Ties then. They go to Soul Ties and get the kissing. What's the point of recoupling if y'all gonna go back to doing the same old crap? And another thing, Corbin, you just a bastard. Why are you always asking for a kiss? Every 2 seconds you need a kiss. Can I get a kiss? Can I get a kiss? Give me a kiss. Y'all remember I Love Hip Hop? Give me a kiss, love. Right? Like, come on now. Stop it. I do not think Kenzie really likes Caleb over Corbin because her attraction to Corbin is a lot stronger than Caleb. I'm telling y'all. She wants the banana. BBC. I'm telling you. Okay, so we end up seeing them making out. I'm talking about they're like Kenzie and Corbin are all over each other, and then we finally see Kenzie and Melanie talk. I don't care what nobody say. Corbin is not going to go with Melanie over Kenzie. If there's another recoupling, he has to make a choice, and it's the guy's turn to make a choice. He's not choosing Melanie. Sorry. He's not choosing her. He's choosing Kenzie. Did y'all not hear me say that is a nigga from Miami? Do y'all research? Some of y'all not from the area. No shade. Okay? That nigga will go for Kenzie any day over Mel. And if Mel thinks otherwise, she's foolish. Sorry. It's a hard truth, y'all. And also, I didn't like the way that Kenzie even spoke in her confessional about Mel. She's like, I want everybody to be happy, I guess, and find, their couple and who they gotta be with. Kenzie, you couldn't even say that with a straight face or happy at that. You seem very upset even saying that. It's as if the producers were like, say it right now. Huh? Say it. And then she said it. Like you were forced to say that line. You don't feel that way because your face sure didn't show it. You rolled your eyes, which means you're not happy with the fact that you had to give Mel a green light for her to be able to do anything with Corbin, such as kiss him, which to me, I'm like, Mel is better than some people that would have done Love Island. They're not asking for no green light. What are you, Beyonce? Green light, like, please. Let it be last year. Like some of these girls on this season, they're very lucky they got casted on this season. Because last season, they were not playing fair. Straight up. Corbin would have got took. And you would have had to deal with it. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's crazy to me. Now, Jen and Gabriel have what we think is a conversation, but it's just Gabriel wanting to stick his down Jen. Like, one thing about that Gabriel, he gonna kiss. Y'all think Corbin wants a kiss? Gabriel wants a kiss. He Jen down so hard again. Jen's in her confession. She's like, he could do anything that he wants with me. Like, have you seen him? He's so sexy. If y'all don't know, apparently, because I'm gonna be talking about some Love Island news in between this video as well. Beatrice, okay, says that she is not going to be pursuing Gabriel whatsoever when she gets up out that villa. She's not interested whatsoever. That's just not her stilo no more. Like, that's it. She said she's not gonna conversate with the man.
With Gabriel after he's done with
Gabriel.
Looks like he might be
Gabriel
by then, so probably not. I'm chilling. Will you link with Gabriel after he's done with the show? Looks like he might be with Jen by then, so probably not. I'm chilling. Will you link with Gabriel after?
So she is not planning on linking with Gabriel. No, Gabriel. Me not link with Gabriel. Okay, which I don't blame her. Which, by the way, I knew. It's crazy. When Beatrice went home, all her friends is niggas. I was like, I knew it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you could just tell she be around a bunch of niggas. The way that she was not scared of Mel, like to pop Slick out the mouth to Mel, that's when I knew. I was like, oh, she probably be around a whole bunch of niggas. And it turned out to be true because she was on live and like told her friends it was some niggas with her. I'm like, everything just makes sense. It just all clicks. Oh yeah, so we get to the challenges, which y'all, I'm not a fan of the challenge when there's no bombshells coming in and nothing of the challenge requires them to push their boundaries and messing with other couples, kissing other people that they're not coupling up with. When it's just a challenge like the one that was in this episode, Sunday night's episode, I get bored. Snoozed. You know what I'm saying? Like, Love Island, I got to do a little bit better with these challenges and stop making it so fun, especially this season, because a lot of these girlies are playing it safe, if we're going to be honest. So I kind of wish they would make it a little bit messier, like make it like the pie challenge a little bit, because then it'll kind of bring some truths out to the table instead of trying to make them put a ball down a pole and then they jump in Kids' Choice Awards line. What are we watching at this point? Now, this challenge was brought to you by Zach's. This challenge was brought to you by Zach's. Whoever producer came up with this challenge clearly wanted to see Zach's and the length of it, because that was working. Oh my God. You hear me? That's a long going over that hot dog, twirling on that hot dog, He was throwing the hot dog. You get what I'm saying? A lot of the viewers, including us of the community, enjoyed seeing that. Listen, Zach will have a lot to address when he get up out that villa. I'm telling you. I done seen a picture on Twitter with him laid up with some white boy. Of course, that's probably his friend, but Twitter is so nasty. They try to make it seem like that's like his boyfriend or something, and he was like laid up in the bed with him. Like they are really pushing the limits when it comes to Zach, and it's hilarious a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Zach comes out that villa, he's gonna have a lot to answer to, because I seen on Twitter he was laid up with some white boy. Like the things he has to address are like astronomical. Now, his brother, Charlie, has been addressing things, especially when it comes to the Trinity hate, because a lot of people feels like he's trying to sabotage Trinity and Bryce's relationship, which I do agree with, because some of his opinions on their relationship seems a little bit unwarranted and not asked for. Almost random and sabotage-like, as if he's trying to win the money. So I could see why America thinks the way that they do about him. After the challenge, we end up seeing Kenzie talk to Caleb, and Caleb said he's a little bit uncomfortable with the fact that, Corbin is still kind of messing around with her, and she kind of promises to have some sort of respect for him. Now, I looked at Caleb's arm. I thought he had a FISTING tattoo. I don't know if I could say it on here. I was like, oh, but then it had like a little cross thing on it. And I'm like, oh, that's not what they look like. But the girls that don't know what I'm talking about, I was like, oh my God, you're one of those. And do you do it to, let me stop. But no, for real, he didn't have that though. I still do not think though that Kenzie, I feel like she's so one that she'll like get with anybody who's gonna give up the goods. And I think it's leaning more towards Corbin. And then we see Gabriel and Jen talk. Jen's like, I'm not gonna like it. You're usually like physically, you're not my type, but I love your personality. Gabriel was starting a trip. He was like, look, like I'm not really used to people telling me they're not really like attracted to me. Like hearing I'm not her type, it's kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Like I don't know what the fuck to do about it. Like it's just like you feel me? Like it's just like I don't like the way it make me feel. Like he felt insulted. That nigga felt insulted that she said that. Like he couldn't believe his ears. That's the first time in his life he ever heard that. Okay, he always hear mi amor, and so to hear that it troubled his whole entire ecosystem. But of course, you know what he does? He kisses her. Let me tell y'all, a lot of these dudes this season, I feel like they don't have a lot of substance. Like Corbin included, Gabriel included, like the substance is just lacking. Okay, they start making out crazy. Trinity and Kata are looking over at them like gagging because they were just talking about how they miss Beatrice and all of that, and how Beatrice would feel if she were to see them like kissing down and everything like that. And of course, they just start making out. So Saul and Casey end up having a chat. This caused some drama towards the end of the episode because we end up seeing Anaya get very upset that Casey was snickering like a Cheshire cat. I still do not care what nobody says. If Casey was really feeling so like that, he would have been tried to do something. He would have been tried to do something. Like I just no. And in my opinion, I feel like you could tell Saul she's she has to me a lot of masculine energy. I feel like KC goes for girls that's a little bit on a hyper feminine side. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all peep that? So I don't feel like they would even date or talk like that, even outside of the villa. Like I feel like the type of dude Soul goes for, like she likes aggressive type dudes that kind of like approach her and like try to get with her. She don't like to be the one doing all the chasing. So good luck for some of y'all that think that that's gonna last or go anywhere, because I don't see it going nowhere. Now I was really upset. They end up talking afterwards, and she pulls him for a chat from Saul, which to me was insane work. He's like, "Oh, can I pull Casey for a chat?" They end up talking, and he's like, "Oh, like I don't know why you feeling like that. I never put you in any situation to be stressed out." Yeah, because besides Anaya, you did not find anybody else to talk to like that or probably attracted to. I know you say so, but I still feel like that was out of sympathy. Let it be a bombshell that came in there that was like hot-ish, you probably would have went for them. That's just my opinion. And the episode ends off with, I got a text. And they open the hideaway. Kata and Zach goes to in the hideaway, basically. All right. And that was pretty much it for episode 11. Episode 12 recap. Once again, I'm either gonna put it with this video or I'm gonna put it separate. Okay. Let me know what y'all think down below. Do y'all see Sol and Casey actually talking or ending like going further than what we've seen these past few episodes? Because I just do not see it at all. I don't see Casey and Anaya lasting outside of this series at all. Let me know what y'all think, and we are babies.